Derozan to tie it!
The marvelous Derozan!
This was a heart-pounding finish to the Bulls and Pacers game. The Mavs threw so many lobs against Golden State that they almost broke the rim, and we got a bunch more last night, but of course we gotta start with the thriller in Indiana. The Pacers were hanging on to a 1-point lead with the ball in their hands at the end, and this is where the chaos begins because
Halliburton to Nembhard, a huge three, in and out. Turner taps it. Here comes White. A chance for the lead. Kobe blocked by Siakam. What a save by Nembhard. And Nesmith gets fouled.
oh my goodness, this is a potential game-saving monster block by Siakam as Nesmith gets fouled and converts the 2 free throws, and the Pacers now have a 3-point lead, but the drama is just beginning. Indiana fouls to prevent the 3-pointer, so Demar goes to the free throw line and hits the first one, so this is where things start to escalate.
A 2-pointer can tie it off the miss. Back rim, tipped by Toppin and out of bounds.
And you already know what happens next, but we gotta hear it again.
Derozan to tie it!
The marvelous Derozan!
Does it again in Indianapolis, and we're going to overtime!
The overtime period turned into a mano-a-mano shootout between DeMar DeRozan and Myles Turner.
No Kobe White, he got hurt at the end of the fourth. DeRozan picks up where he left off. 2 big defensive plays by Siakam in the fourth quarter at OT. It is Turner for 3.
This was just the beginning, as none of them would back down.
DeRozan drives into the rookie, scores!
Oh, the marvelous Derozan now.
The season high for Demar.
Turner again. Bam! He is completely taken over.
Turner was like a sniper with the 3-pointers, getting the lead once again, but DeRozan was like prime MJ in this game.
DeRozan.
Look at the help, look at the help.
Yeah, they are building a
See?
wall.
That's where.
So he rises up and hits!
Rise up, young man, rise up!
Unbelievable, this guy could not miss in the clutch, literally carrying the Bulls. And when Indiana decided to trap him in the finish, he was smart to look for the open guy, creating an advantage for his team and getting an easy bucket late in the game. But in the final seconds, he was fouled and had an opportunity to ice it at the line. He hit the first, but then...
Oh man, it bounces out. 3-point game, a chance for Indiana to tie it. Here comes Nembhard. Turner. He's hit 5 tonight. It's Halliburton. Clutches, misses, ball game.
Wow, what a chaotic ending, and it was only fitting for a game like this. The Bulls come back to force the overtime and win it with DeMar DeRozan's late game heroics. Okay, let's calm down from all of that and just enjoy the show from the Mavs.
Lost the dribble, and now here's Kyrie running. So it's Lively. That is a banger.
It was Lob City in Dallas as Luka and Kyrie were just toying with the defense and throwing it up for their big man, who then threw it down. Just look at what Luka does here, creating the easiest points of the night for Daniel Gafford. And speaking of him, Gafford has had so many easy looks in Dallas that for the past 5 games, he's made the last 33 straight field goals without a single miss. Daniel is on a historic run, coming just 3 buckets away from Wilt Chamberlain's record of 36 made field goals without a miss. I'm 100% sure that they are all aware of this record, so in the next game, I expect Doncic and Irving to continue to set up the easiest possible opportunities for him to break this record. And yeah, in this game, the Mavs get a much-needed win against a play-in rival. The finals rematch was an absolute war from the first play of the game. Just look at the battle between the big men. Shout out to Bam for battling hard against Jokic, and JJ Redick also gave him credit during the game.
Just not a lot of touches for Nikola Jokic since the early part of this game. This is a guy who leads the NBA in touches, leads the NBA in elbow touches, post touches, all of those things. Bam Adebayo is doing an outstanding job of denying him the basketball and essentially establishing his defensive position and not giving that up to Nikola Jokic.
Adebayo was able to limit Nikola's touches, but But even with all of that, Jokic still had an efficient game, and the rest of the Nuggets were able to pick it up, especially Michael Porter Jr., who's on a crazy run these last 10 games. Just look at the numbers: 20 points, 7 rebounds on 55% from the field and 44% from downtown. Insane. MPJ is really ramping it up come playoff time, and he actually revealed that Denver overall are fighting to get that #1 spot in the West.
We wanted the #1 seed. We've been playing well since All-Star break. We gotta hold it though. There's a lot of good teams in the West, so we gotta just come every game and know when people are coming for our spot.
In fact, the Nuggets canceled the White House visit that all NBA champions usually have. They were supposed to go on March 19th, but just the next day they have a game against the Timberwolves, a rival for that top spot in the West. Imagine that. You cancel on the President of the United States to get ready for Anthony Edwards and company. All of this is showing us just how serious this team is about the postseason. The road to the finals for any Western Conference contender will definitely have to go through Denver. And in a head-to-head matchup for the spot in the playoffs, the Kings left no doubt for their fans and absolutely destroyed the Lakers from downtown.
The back jacks. Malik. Logo, got it!
7 attempts this evening. Keegan Murray kicking it out to Malik Monk.
Sacramento swept LA in the season series, going 4-0 this year. And even crazier than that, Anthony Davis falls to 0-10 all-time against Domantas Sabonis. Imagine that! AD has not won in his career against the Lithuanian. This is truly unbelievable. The Kings climb up to number 6, just a hair above the play-in zone, at least for now. And since we're talking about things that are hard to believe, check this out. The Pistons are on a 2-game winning streak. Are you kidding me?
53-37. 3:04 till halftime. Another jam for Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren had a monster game of 24 points, 23 rebounds, and 5 assists. Wow, we had a bunch of crazy things, but you gotta check out the wild run of Anthony Edwards against the Clippers to get the Timberwolves back from 22 down in just 4 minutes. Check out this video right here. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.